Bought the FX-8370 so I can finally shelf my old FX-4103. 60 GHz/Turbo 3. 80 GHz. This was good upgrade for gaming on higher settings. Have the FX-8370 paired with my XFX RX 474GB. I noticed the difference in performance right away because before when I was using the FX 4100 everything ran very chuggy. My PC Gigabyte GA78 LMT USB 3, Rev. 6 Corsair DDR3 16GB RAM XFX Radeon RX RS. Update. After posting this review, per my wife's request, I have since upgraded her graphics cards to a single RX 580. Her computer handles Ghost Recon Wildlands at 1080p on ultra setting pushing 50 to 80 FPS. I purchased the FX-8370 processor to replace an aging FX-6100 CPU for a computer I built back in late 2012. With upgrading the processor I also decided to use the Corsair H100V2 AI I had laying around, as I know for a fact these processors tend to run extremely hot. I also decided to purchase and upgrade the RAM TIG Skull Sniper 2133 MHz 16 GB, 4x4, kit from the Corsair 1600 MHz 8GB, 4x2, CL99924. With the processor overclocked at 4.7 GHz and the Skull Sniper RAM running at advertised speeds of 2133 MHz CL9111028, the combination gave new life to my wife's aging computer. Pushing to AMD FX-8370 374GB, EA, purchased in 2014, the computer plays any game, to include modern AAA titles, at high to ultra settings with little effort and smooth gameplay at 1080p. This upgrade definitely saved me time and money in building her a new system. It is to my experience the FX-8370 is still a contending processor. I forgot to mention I also upgraded her case to an NZXT S340 Elite. Last of FX line with video support. Great for media production of all kinds. This a true workhorse. This is not overkill for the suites, programs, game engines I use. I can also have 10 different tabs going in Chrome, downloading from GOG, while playing a AAA Steam game. The aforementioned was done using the FX-8350 on Windows 8. One using standard clock settings. The 8370 is 35% more efficient plus DX12. Any FX CPU, with a water cooler and 2000 MHz RAM, min, will easily hit 5+ GHz. We call the FX series the budget man's James Bond low. Update attached to Hydro 105 and here are my benchmarks from CPU-Z and NovaBench. NovaBench displays stock speed but notice the DDR3 2000 MHz, RAM speed. 7+ GHz without liquid nitrogen. This CPU is a beast. I love my new CPU and Wraith cooler fan. Plays games well. Went from getting owned on my old Q6600 to winning my maps. Good bang for the buck. Keeps my CPU cool after a long time of gaming this evening. And with DirectX 12 right around the corner. I bought this last June to retire my aging Phenom 2X4955B and finally update this computer. I needed something to delay my transition to Ryzen and this works great. All my friends are unfamiliar to AMD and they think the FX9000 series would work but I use a TA970 board and notice the offerings aren't suitable. Nobody has the engineering ability or patience to deal with 220 watts DDP along with constant Northbridge woes, so enter the FX8300 series. It's a revision of the 9000 series and currently holds a WR. So, sounds great. At 4.3 GHz and less TDP than my Phenom 2, the 8370 matches a 9590 in performance and runs consistently better at 4.5 GHz while the massive Wraith cooler steals the show with its RGB ring of fire. Click link in description for more reviews.